What a morning. The Capitol Center Cam bringing us this fantastic looking day. Hopefully it'll stay put for a while here on Good Day Columbia. 8:11 now on this Monday. And did you know that not only what we write, but how we write can unlock secrets about ourselves that we may not even know ourselves? It's true. Every Monday we sit down with Gerald Glascock, who is not only an etiquette coach, but you have another talent, and that is unlocking some of those secrets of our script.
Right. I'm one of the handwriting experts here in South Carolina. And handwriting is a science that was developed in the 1700s and has progressed, tremendously since then. The sad thing is not as many schools are teaching cursive writing.
It's all about typing.
It's all about, yes.
Well, the reason we're talking about handwriting today is a funny story. A coworker of ours here at the station has had a couple of notes left on her car. Now, the first question is, since we're talking etiquette, Gerald, is it good etiquette if you observe something that you may not agree with to leave a note for somebody?
No.
Okay.
The good thing is, don't say anything.
Right.
Obviously maybe their judgment was poor in what they did.
Sure.
But it's not, it's bad etiquette for you to call them out.
Sure. Two wrongs don't make a right, if you will.
Oh, that's so true.
All right. So, of course, you know that we want to analyze the handwriting on these notes, because like I said, you can really tell some things, right?
Yes. The more they write, the more they tell. But even these notes tell a tremendous amount about these individuals.
Well, let's pop one up. There you go. Learn how to park. Wait, that looks like some serious anger. They really tell us about that guy or girl.
Okay, and that's one of the things you can't tell. You can't tell whether or not it was a male or female that writes something. But on this individual here, notice how they traced over everything. So this action that the other person did, whether they took up 2 spaces or parked sideways or whatever it was very emotional to this person at that time.
So he was fired up.
They were fired up.
Okay.
And they wanted to let this person know that what they did was wrong in their eyes. So that's one of the things you can tell. Okay. They also, on the A, you can tell that they're very persistent.
On the A, what tells you about the A? There you go. What tells us on the A is
okay, look
persistent.
at that where they put the line across.
Right.
All right, but right underneath that, there's like a little line that goes from the bottom, from the base of it, over to the left. Okay. And then it goes back over to the right.
Got you.
So,
can you tell if they're left-handed or right-handed?
No, you can't. And you can't tell the age of the individual either.
Okay. Now there's another one too, because our coworker apparently doesn't like to park very well. I'm not sure which, but all right, here's the other one.
All right. On this one, notice how everything is centered.
Oh yeah, look at that. I even noticed. I looked at these too. I didn't notice that. They're all. Is there anything to somebody who writes all in caps versus someone who doesn't write in caps?
Most of the time they're very concerned about what other people think of them.
Okay.
They're normally, concerned. I mean, if they wrote in cursive and people couldn't read it, they would just, big deal. They can't read it.
Right.
But they are concerned about what other people think. So therefore they write in caps.
Okay, so what can you tell us about this individual here?
Okay, on this one here, they're extremely organized. And so organization is very important to them. But this wasn't as much of an emotional outburst as it is, these people just don't know how to park. Organization. There's lines.
They should know better. The lines are there for a reason.
That's right.
It's order.
Yes.
I mean, otherwise what happens? Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Okay, so if you put it back up on the screen, you can also tell.
There you go.
On the word multiple. Okay, now there's no lines on this paper, but pretty much everything else is
very
straight,
sure.
Except for the word multiple. And look how it's like a little miniature roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So what does that mean? Does that mean they're deciding whether they should leave this note?
Well, yeah, they have a hard time, determining whether or not, it's a good thing or bad thing.
Right.
The more people write, the more it tells. So if this person had that kind of writing in all of their texts, then it would show that sometimes they have a hard time determining what's right and wrong.
I got you.
And so on this particular, instance, organization is very important to them. Is it their place to put this note on somebody's car? And they were probably a little concerned about getting caught when they put it. The other person, they weren't concerned at all.
He just didn't
You know,
care,
they,
huh?
No, it was emotional to them. It was like, oh my gosh, I wish they were here.
All right. Well, very good. Gerald Glascock, it's amazing to me, and I could listen all day long, but it's amazing the secrets you can unlock just by our own handwriting. So that is fascinating stuff. Thank you very much, Gerald. As always, very informative and insightful stuff. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, if you're looking to increase your family size by at least one, but don't want to change diapers or clean up your yard, you're in luck. The Palmetto Lifeline is in their new building, and they've got a mess of kitties that they want to make that addition to your family. Your Whisker Watch is coming up a little later on.